What is going on? Are y'all having a date? What are y'all doing? What are you watching? You can't be watching that. Shame on you. Get out of my seat. I was in my seat. Okay, where was I? Before I was distracted and blinded by the light. That's a bright light. Y'all met. Yes. This is my microphone. Hello. And it broke off the stand. What are we going to talk about today? I don't know. Who knows? What do you want to talk about? What were y'all watching? I want to know that. It was inappropriate. Let's just say that. Been on other dates? I think I've been on like quite a few dates. Hello? My worst date ever. You want to talk about that? You don't want to talk about that. We'll just talk about that. Worst date ever. I worked at a grocery store years ago. And everybody pretty much got along. Although it was technically like high school. A bunch of drama. Let me tell you what happened. So, I had a lot of friends, I guess. There's a lot of cute guys around, you know. But, this guy started hanging around the office. And so, come to find out, he had a crush on me. Yeah. He had a crush on me, and it was over my head. Like, I didn't know. I thought he was being friendly. I really did. I thought he was being friendly. So, we started talking just as friends, as I thought. But people around us was like, why don't you ever go out with what's his name? And I'm like, why? He's just a friend. I mean, he's my friend, okay? I don't see him like that. So, I guess I kind of got pressured into going on a date with this guy by people around me, so to speak. Because I only saw him as a friend. And I know that's wrong. I didn't want to lead someone on like that or anything like that. But people wouldn't leave me alone. So finally, the guy asked me out. I went on a date with him. So we went to Olive Garden, which is definitely good for me because I love Olive Garden. We went to the movie theaters and we saw, I don't know which one it was, but it was a Fast and Furious movie. I think it was 6, maybe 7. I don't know. There's too many of them. So one of them. And we saw the movie and I noticed something strange happening. We was waiting on actually the movie to begin. We was waiting outside the theater room in the lobby. And people was going by, you know, walking back and forth. But I noticed the guy that I was with was glancing at people, well, not people, women that went by. And it wasn't like like that. It was like that. Yeah. So he was definitely checking people out. So when you do this on a date that you're interested in, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You're on a date with somebody. So why would you check other people out? I mean, glance at them, sure, whatever. But no, don't do that. Don't do it on a date. If you're there as friends, sure, do whatever you want, but respect the other person. So that's not the worst part of it. So, like I said, we went to the theaters. We saw the movie. It was good, actually. And after the movie, he dropped me off, and we stood at the car for a second, and he tried to kiss me, which I didn't feel an attraction to this person. Not saying this person was ugly or anything like that. Just me personally, I didn't find them attractive. I just saw them as a friend. So I didn't want to kiss them, but he leaned in to kiss me, and I just hugged him. You know, it was kind of awkward, but I was trying to get out of it, and yeah, so that happened. And then maybe a week, 2 weeks, I heard about someone yelling at this guy that I went on a date with in the back of the store, and I was like, what's going on? What's happening? Well, turns out the person that was yelling at the guy was a girl, and she was supposedly, friends with the guy, and she found out that he was married. Yes. He was married, and he had a kid at home, and another kid on the way. But he chose to lie to several people, and he chose to lie to especially me and go on a date with me. Why? Does your wife know about this? Probably not. In hopes to, start a potential relationship or whatever you want. I mean, I think this guy really liked me, but then again, he was married, and I'm glad I didn't see him that way, because if I had a thing for him, if it would have turned into something, I mean, it would have been very, very bad. I mean, and I actually confronted this guy, like, why didn't you tell me you was married? I mean, we went on a date. You know what? Gotta get close up. He got mad at me. He didn't apologize. I don't remember him ever apologizing. But at that moment, he got mad at me. Yes, he did. You can't trust everybody. My phone's moving. Do you see it? You can't trust everybody. So, food for thought.